Greetings, this is Mr. Smooth. Welcome to the Diary of a Millionaire Mind. Now, the point of Diary of a Millionaire Mind is to inspire the greatness within you to accomplish what you will. Even if you are not willing to fly with me, as long as you fly, the mission is complete. So, now, without further ado, I present you Diary of a Millionaire Mind. Let's honor and tribute.
Broadcasting live from the land of the original man. Stand my hand, grab the mic, rip a rhyme for my friend. Rhyme composition, written in my red blood, my rhyme flood my cranium. Instigating my whole soul to unfold again. I'm breaking them down till it's broken. I can't close, I'm open. I speak my mind and keep my mind spoken. Same time I'll be hoping that the ill bred head will lay the gun down on the ground and act like it chose it. 1, not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. When the sun shines, I begin. Word true, I'ma win. The man above is loving. When I sin, I sin. He don't strike me out though. I guess he understands that I'm just not in tune. Soon it's gonna be time for my self-check. I will say to myself, help. Rewind my mind frame for the time change. Prepare to play this one again and again. And no shame on the nigga.
Hello, beautiful people. Are you ready?
You're introducing the one and only
J-Soul.
Greetings, welcome to the Diary of a Millionaire Mind. This episode is about my brother Hannibal Barca. Now, if you read the information, the reason why it was so long, it had to be at least like 4 pages. The reason why it was so long because I had done a 9-page, 10 to 11-page essay, research paper on Hannibal, so I had a lot of in-depth information about Hannibal. As well, my middle name is Hannibal, so I just had the need to want to go in deeper and explain this man's mentality, his actions, and why he did the things that he chose to do. Because that's the thing that you have to do. You have to learn from people's mistakes in order to better yourself and to progress in this life that we are living, this reality that has been fabricated upon us. But let's not get into that. So today it's about Hannibal Barca. Hannibal is somebody that you can grasp a lot of knowledge and understanding about warfare because he was a military strategist. To this day, all the military schools, I could say all the European military schools are learning about Hannibal. This should be some common knowledge to some people that are in the know. So, but as well, Hannibal, I believe, was part of the grand plan, you know, because after even the Barca family lose and Carthage lost a lot of power in Spain, who came after them to take over Spain? The Iberian Peninsula. The Moors, you know, Africans, came back again to take control over Spain. So I believe that part of Hannibal's plans and the Barca family plans were part of the grand plan, you know, the grand situation that we are in. So essentially, what you can grasp from Hannibal is that you can create great possibilities out of impossibilities. You see, many people like to make excuses for putting in any effort into anything that they do. But Hannibal was a no excuse kind of guy. You know, everybody doubted the fact that they could win, but because of Hannibal's ambition, his power, his energy, you know, his amount of strength that he tapped into, all of the resources that he needed, because he learned from his father how to be very much a strategist, the greatest strategist of all times, Hannibal Barca. He learned it from his father, Hannibal. So he in his childhood, he was constantly being reminded of all the things that the Romans were doing. So it was no really a coincidence or anything that he chose the path that he chose. It was purposeful, because he had to do what he had to do. And after what he did, the Romans gave Africans a lot of props because of what Hannibal did. They were intimidated. Hannibal instilled a fear into these people. When they talk about nightmares, instead of the boogeyman, they used to scare their children by talking about Hannibal is going to come and get you. That's how much fear Hannibal instilled in these people. And he had a chance to destroy Rome. But Hannibal was like, he wasn't trying to do it. He was trying to build it up. But eventually the Romans had caught up to him, because Scipio Africanus, so-called Africanus, after he had taken over, after he had defeated Hannibal in the Battle of Zama, that's when he changed his name to Africanus. His name was not Africanus when he was born. He was named after his father, Publius Cornelius Scipio. And as a result, the Scipio, the first one, was the major, and he was the little one. And eventually, he's the one that became Africanus. But he took the name as a mantle because of what he had accomplished. Because he had defeated this great African military strategist, one that the Romans knew for sure was going to be the end of their civilization. Hannibal was about to put the end to the Roman civilization as we know it. But because of lack of security back at home and confidence and mistakes that were made, not on his part, but on his army, he was defeated in the Battle of Zama. But that was not at the end of Hannibal. Hannibal was going to take Carthage, great Carthage, the magnificent city-state of the Phoenicians. He was about to take it, rise. They were about to rise back into triumph, to victory. They were going to be resurrected. They were about to have their Renaissance with Hannibal as the statesman. And the Romans knew this. They was like, no. This can't be. These Africans are trying to come back on top. You know what they're going to do, especially Hannibal. You know how he hates us. He detests us. We got to take him down. So what happened was the Numidians from the Messenia, they also were looking at Carthage, because Carthage right now was kind of shaky. But they were thinking, well, this is our old ally. We know them. We know when they are weak. We know their weak points. And this might be the time for us to be on top and officially take Carthage down. So they took that opportunity, and the Romans saw that they were about to take that opportunity, so the Romans joined forces, and that's when the Third Punic War started. And that's when Carthage was destroyed, officially obliterated by the Romans and the Numidians. So you must understand this, that they have only been able to defeat us because of our open cooperation. That's when they have been able to defeat us. And that's another thing that you can learn, that you are unstoppable with so much power and potential within you. The blood of Hannibal, all these ancestors run within you. Tap into that power. Tap into that source, that God energy within you. Because our ancestors believed that we were God's living a human experience. So tap into that essence within you and create divinity and create your own identity so that you can accomplish what you will. And that is the message for today. That is the end of our show. Now, I'm going to get back to the voice within so he can check y'all out.
What's up, family? It's a cousin, brother, South Full BMP. I'm with the brethren, man, smooth BMP tycoon, dropping gems for the youth on this project, Diary of a Millionaire Mind. Now, coming at you with a fact from J.A. Rogers' book. Definitely check it out, 100 amazing facts about Cuba. Basically around the 1850s, there was a man named by John Brown, pale-skinned European, so-called white man, who had his own organization called the John Brown Party, which pretty much, from my understanding, was to abolish slavery. Now, according to this fact, there was a man named, they referred him to as a free Negro, so basically a melanated brother who was a free person. He wasn't enslaved during the time. Named Hayward Shepherd, who, with his efforts, tried to, I guess, disembody the John Brown Party, but failed at his attempt because he was actually the first person killed by the John Brown's party. Now, what stood out to me was, I mean, here's a melanated brother, you know what I mean? It just shows duality, you feel me? How this is a dualistic universe in my perspective. We got a melanated brother who, you know what I'm saying? They refer to him as a Negro just to describe him as a so-called black person, melanated brother, you feel me? But when I say Negro, I mean someone who grows from their knees, you know what I mean? Negro. A brother who ain't really your brother. Looks like you, but ain't really down with you. You know what I mean? You can see plenty of them when you turn on the TV. But same thing goes on John Brown's side. You know what I'm saying? You got a pale-skinned European, so-called white man. Especially during that time, you would think a lot of them were the evil ones. But here's one who actually had his own party, who was actually trying to, and I'm sure he's not the only one, obviously. I mean, I know he's not the only one. But he had his own party trying to, abolish slavery. So it really shows duality in the best. There's a good and bad to everything. But there you have it. Check it out. 100 amazing facts about Cuban by J.A. Rogers. Stay tuned for future gems here on Diary of a Millionaire Mind. Hotep.
Operation. Courtney, come back home and finish the mission. Intuition. I hope your bones don't